Good morning. Sunrise here in beautiful Newcastle. I just wanted to pop on and do a quick video. It's been a couple of weeks since I done one of these videos and I didn't mean for it to be left that long, but I've been making excuses as why I haven't been posting these videos, and life and stuff has been getting in the way. But I really wanted to post this one this morning, and it's about the power of our words and how they can affect others. I spoke about previously in one of my other videos about when I was younger and how I was bullied and how the things that were said to me really shaped a lot of my insecurities. I've spoken about things about when I was called stupid and dumb because I had dyslexia when I was in primary school, and how that prevented me maybe exploring a more creative writing side that I'd always loved when I was younger. Do you know, even the things that I think about when I used to be called big ears and four eyes and things like that, which might seem quite childish now when you're an adult looking at them, but really they shaped a whole series of insecurities for me throughout my teenage years and even into my 20s and 30s. It's actually only things I've started to get over really over recent years. But so I know the power of words, but that hadn't stopped me actually hurting people along the way. And last Saturday I was up the main street in Newcastle and I was going to get a takeaway from my family. We usually get a takeaway on a Saturday night, but a person approached me and said, "Adrian, could I speak to you?" And I hadn't seen this person in quite a long time, so I was like, "Certainly, yep, how are things?" And said, "Do you know who I am?" And I didn't recognise him at the start, and then I remembered who they were. And we made some small chat. She said I'd seen some of your videos and they listened to podcasts and things, and it was good information. And then they told me a story of something that had happened maybe about 25 years ago, where I was queuing up for chips with friends, and it was over one summer. I think it was the summer before I went into secondary school, and they were a couple of years younger than me, came up behind me in the line to get chips, or had went to order something in front of me, and I couldn't remember this here. And I turned around trying to be the big lad and impress my friends because I was in a group of them, and said something horrible, really, really nasty. And they ran off and went home and actually were crying about it. And they said to me last week that actually was the first time they'd realised how horrible people could be. So I had that effect on somebody, that my words that I couldn't even remember saying had such a horrible effect that it took that person 25, 26, 27 years to come up to me and say it to me. And when they'd said it, they were quite emotional. I could see the emotion in their eyes, and it felt like it really hit me in the heart and the stomach that my words had done that. And I've been thinking about this here, and it really makes me realise people who are hurting hurt others, but people who are healed will heal others. And I was hurting for so many years, so I have hurt others throughout those years with my words. But now that I feel I'm healed within myself, that's why I'm doing these things, because I want to help others. And it's really so true. When we lash out and we hurt other people, it's because we're hurting ourselves. It's nothing to do with these other people. And the power of our words can affect someone. So that's affected that person, the things I said to you for 20 plus years. Things that were said to me had affected me all my life. And it was very brave of them to come up and say that to me. And I really respected it. We've just got to be kinder to people. We've got to think about the power of our words and how much they could affect somebody. You know, things we say to our children, to our family, to our friends, Jesus, to strangers, to the person who serves you your coffee or whatever it is in the mornings, wherever you go to. If we're rude or nasty and we walk away, we don't think about it, that could be sticking with that person for the rest of their life. So let's think about the words we're saying to people, to make sure we're just being nicer as people, not being jerks, not saying stuff because we feel bad about ourselves to make someone else feel bad. We've all got to be nicer to each other, because words can cut deeper than the most powerful swords. There's a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. That is bullshit. Names can shape and form the biggest insecurities of your life. Let's start to be nicer to people, start to use nicer words to people, think about what we're saying, because honestly, the power of a word in the wrong way can shape someone's life for the wrong way. And I'll finish it off with a story. There's a story Prince Iain tells about a professional baseball player who is going around prisons to speak to inmates, give them sort of pep talks. And he visits the prison, and one of the prisoners asks, how was it you became a professional ball player? And he said, well, when I was younger, my dad would have always said to me, son, if you keep throwing the ball the way you are, you're going to go to the big leagues. If you keep pitching, you keep catching the way you're doing it, you're definitely going to achieve something amazing. And here I am today, a professional ball player. And the prisoner sits there and he thinks about it for a wee second. And he says, do you know what? I have a similar story. When I was growing up, my dad used to say to me, son, you're nothing but a waster. You're a loser and you'll never amount to nothing. And the best you're ever going to do is go to prison. Here I am today. What we say to people can shape them. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt us is incorrect. Think about what we're saying. Be nicer to people. Be kinder to people. Our words mean a lot. Make them a positive words. Peace and love.